Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nermodon, and I'm going to be talking to you guys one-on-one or one-on X amount of users that watch this video. I don't know why I say that, but I always find it to be entertaining when I re-listen to my commentary and inspect how bad it was. But definitely, for you guys listening to this, you guys are like, okay, that makes sense, or, you know, you listen to your own commentaries. I don't know. But from that standard ground point, I'm going to kind of talk about some random topics that showed up in the comments area, and more or less just stuff that happened in the last 48 hours. So I guess you guys will stick in there and hopefully watch it. I know you guys are actually really supportive, unlike, I don't know, I guess a lot of people's subscribers that have small channels. I don't know. I really appreciate everything you guys do. You guys really make doing this a lot of fun, and, you know, again, thank you guys so much for sticking in there. As you guys just saw, there was a Machinima pre-roll that occurred on screen, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of questions that are showing up in your mind as of standard stuff, I guess, that shows up on every video for a Machinima director, or Machinima partner, I guess is the correct terminology for that. But definitely, guys, I'm going to start off and just kind of dissect it as easy as I can for you guys. Hopefully I'll explain everything very fluently, but if you guys do have questions, you always have the ability to send me a personal message or type in the comments. But disclaimer real quick, I cannot tell you guys how much I make or how much I'm going to make because that is part of my contract, so I do apologize if that was going to be your first question, but that is actually within my contract and I'm not obligated to allow that information to get out to you guys, so I do apologize. But as for this, there was a comment that struck me a couple of days ago and it really asked a huge question that I was actually unfamiliar with. A lot of you guys made assumptions that were correct now, but at the time kind of pissed me off, to be completely honest. But with that in mind, there is two kind of partners in Machinima. There is an affiliated partner which has 90% of the same rights as a Machinima director. As for that, when you see a Machinima director, that's all the guys that upload onto Machinima, Machinima Respawn, Machinima Realm, Machinima, whatever the hell the other one is. Or they have a lot of channels, let's put it that way, they have a lot of channels. And basically, the director has a selected slot. We'll say there's 500 slots in Machinima, okay? Of those 500 people, they have the, well, they don't have a password, obviously, because you don't want some weird-ass guy getting a hold of a huge channel, but they have a submission form, and they send in their content, and then Machinima employees, the real people that really make the videos look really nice, they, you know, re-render them, stuff like that, have the ability to upload them to the main channel and selected channels after that. A affiliated partner is what I am, but I have 90% of the same rights they have. The only difference is I don't have the ability yet to upload to any selected channel at this given moment. But I do get paid an advantage, you know, I do get, how can I say this without letting you guys know? I do get a bonus, I guess is the word I'm looking for being affiliated with them instead of YouTube. Basically what that means is affiliation with a selected company is kind of like a contract. Every single YouTuber that's ever been on Machinima or is going to be on Machinima has to fill out an affiliation form, or, you know, the standard issue contract that basically says Machinima owns your content up to the selected date. Any pre-rolls, anything like that, are guaranteed from the selected company. Just standard, you know, corporation stuff. You know, I filled out some of the similar sheets that, you know, you do when you go for a job application at wherever. It could be McDonald's, Wendy's, it could be a hire company like Target or Walmart. The similar forms come up. But the difference is that I don't, at the given moment, have the ability to upload to any selected channel. And I was actually confused about that. I thought that I had the ability, since I had the pre-rolls, to advertise my content to a larger audience, which would in turn generate larger amounts of revenue for Machinima. But I guess that's not the formula they use. It's probably a good thing because it really isn't that hard to get an affiliation contract. But at the same extent, if you have one video or less than probably 100, I mean, there's a good chance that they're probably not going to look at it. Now, maybe it doesn't have to be 100, maybe 50, but I don't know, they're really looking forward to determination along with the requirements that were having to be met with view count and stuff like that they're interested in. So, a lot of you guys might be asking the similar question, you know, how do you get onto Machinima, whatever, Respawn or anything like that? Basically, an employee or anyone that works on Machinima is divided into certain sections, okay? You have Respawn, Sports, Realm, Standard Machinima, and they have a group within that, and they will look at their affiliated partners and be like, well, hey, this guy's uploaded 250 videos, I don't know, we'll give some random number that isn't mine, for example, 250 videos, but he only has X amount of subs, but he gets X amount of views. And they'll be like, well, hey, let's get him into Machinima Respawn. then you might have a guy that has 16 subscribers, but he's only uploaded 100 videos, you know, and he makes like World of Warcraft videos. Well, maybe he'll get picked up in Realmdom if they need more people to be in a selected department. It's basically up to the employees of Machinima that actually have a real life job or a real job in that department to basically go through and handpick their selected people to be a part of the team. That's the best way to put it. But in a giant pot of real life, we're all in the same thing together, and my contract is 10% different from somebody that, hey, got picked out of a hat and was like, hey, we got X Games Sunset McFlies or some random gamer tag or random name on YouTube, which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure that probably exists, but whatever. Anyway, you guys get the point. You know, they basically just handpick people and be like, hey, you know, you want to be a part of Machinima Respawn Director, you can upload videos Monday through Friday at this selected time, or whenever they feel like they need more content to basically be invited to their own personal channels. So with that in mind, guys, hopefully I explained that the best I possibly could. I know there's a lot that I probably couldn't tell you guys due to my contract, and a lot of things that I'm sure I'll see in the comments. If you guys have any questions, I will do my best to answer them appropriately or according to what I'm allowed to tell you guys. But in that same context, I guess I just wanted to let you guys know that everything went fine. There's nothing that was interrupted during my contract submission or my pending approval stage. But definitely I do, you know, give thanks to the guy that actually allowed my channel to get to this standard. You know, unfortunately, I know it's Luke, but I don't want to give out the last name because that would just kind of be an invasion of privacy, I guess, on the standard outlook, but I'm sure you guys could find it if you guys went to the Machinima channel and looked at their staff. Not that it's that hard, but definitely, you know, thanks to you guys. You know, thank you guys for watching my content on a day-to-day basis. I know I get a pretty consistent amount of views, and I'm happy with what I get. I'm not going to ask for anything exponential or anything crazy to happen in the next 6 months, but, you know, thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. I appreciate everything you guys do, from, you know, leaving comments to doing anything that I don't specifically ask for. So it really does mean a lot, and hopefully here's to another 280 something videos. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But definitely thank you guys again. So with that in mind, guys, I thought I'd basically finish this out talking about Call of Duty, and I'm not going to rant, so as much as you guys were getting ready to write your comments, unfortunately that's not where I'm going to go today. Basically, I'm going to talk about over Double XP weekend, which was basically Friday at midnight, but where I live, they always give it 2 hours before, so Friday at 10 o'clock to Sunday at 12 p.m. Yeah, that's right, 12 p.m. They actually allowed us to have Double XP. It was Double XP weekend, and I took full advantage of it. I played basically Friday, and I actually think I got pretty far. I mean, granted, I had a little assistance from a good friend that is always willing to do so much for very little, but definitely, I think I did pretty good. I'm basically on the verge of 9th Prestige as it stands right now. I'm actually 8th Prestige, level 53, but I presume after this commentary, a lot of you guys will see me 9th Prestige, X amount. So I'm actually looking forward to, in a really bad, ranty way, getting the game done. I'm actually looking forward to hitting Master Prestige and having the ability to, I guess, not having to play it anymore. I guess that's the nice way to say it. I don't want to try to make any of you guys angry, but I'm sure there'll be a few of you guys, as usual. But in the standard context form, I'm actually looking forward to going back and playing Battlefield 3 on Aftermath, some of the expansion packs that I probably haven't played in quite a while. I know there's a few YouTubers that upload every single day Battlefield 3, and, you know, I gotta give props to them. They're absolutely awesome. I'm hoping to jump back into that market and allow my content to be seen by a different audience, I guess you guys would say. But, you know, hopefully you guys will continue to stay with my channel. I do know I've been losing a few of you guys in your overall respect here in the last couple of videos. But, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say, I guess, in that context. But I do appreciate everything that you guys do. I don't want you guys to ever get shadowed or feel like I don't appreciate it. Believe me, I appreciate it more than a lot of people do for the amount of subs that I do have. But definitely when it comes to Call of Duty, I'm looking forward to moving on and finishing out my gameplay folder, because it is freaking huge with Call of Duty. I have 3 folders just stuffed with Call of Duty, which is pretty sad, but it's pretty full. So obviously you guys will be seeing it pretty regularly for quite a while. But in the same form, I'm looking forward to moving on, I guess you could say. But as unfortunate as it is, guys, the commentary is actually going to be coming to a close here real soon, so I guess I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you guys in the next installment. This is going to be NMO, signing off. Peace, guys.